Well done, you made it as far as day 3. How are you finding the programme so far? Please let me know. I'd love to know what your favourite bit has been. Is it the mobility work? Is it the strength work? Have you just loved the stretches? Hands up, who's enjoyed the massage techniques? Probably nobody, because that's never anyone's favourite bit, because it's always horrible to start with, but trust me, it does get better. Today we have got another mixture of mobility and strength moves to keep you going and keep you riding further, faster and for longer. Let's get going. Going to go through a chest massage now, so you're going to need your trusty tennis ball. Going to take your tennis ball, find your collarbone, and we're going to roll just under the collarbone. We're tracking the collarbone, so staying underneath the bone, but staying up high, so you're not going onto any breast tissue. And we're just going to gently roll the ball around. If you find a spot that's a little bit more tender, just going to hold it there, apply some pressure, and gently move the arm up and down. What we're looking to do here is just release any tension and get rid of any knots in the chest muscles, which can become overly tight. One, from daily life, so a lot of things we do in our daily life round us forward, and also you have that added thing that cycling, especially road cycling, brings you into that rounded posture, so tightens those chest muscles, weakens the back muscles. So in order to create muscle balance and to get back to good posture and to be stronger on the bike, we need to release off the chest muscles by giving them a good massage and stretch, and then strengthen the muscles in your back. Once you've done one side, and we're doing about a minute on each side, so again, this is one of those videos where you might need to just hit the pause button, finish doing both sides, and then continue. We're then going to roll onto the other side. Again, tracking the collarbone, rolling around, applying a little bit of pressure to that ball, not going onto any breast tissue. And once you've finished, coming back into a seated position. Now I'm going to take you through a really nice neck stretch. So I'm going to do this one from the side. You're going to bring your chin down towards your chest. Then you're going to take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers and gently pull your arms up and away. We're holding this for between 20 and 30 seconds. Once you've finished, returning to your rest pose. I'm now going to take you through some neck strengthening and then a lovely neck stretch. So this is a great exercise for building strength in the neck, an area that really can suffer on the bike, especially road cycling. So we're going to hold your hand against the side of your head, pushing into your hand for a count of 15 seconds. And then we're going to move to the front of your head, the other side and the back. And you could do this once or twice, and you don't have to just do this in this one time. You could do this if you're sitting at your desk during the day and you feel that your neck is getting quite tight. This is a great way of just relieving some of that pressure. Just a nice little push to each side, somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds to each side. And we're really kind of building strength in those neck muscles, which is going to help with the alignment of your head, both on and off the bike. Once you've been round twice, we're going to go into a really nice stretch for the back of your neck. This is one of my favourite stretches. So you're going to bring your chin to your chest, put one hand on the front of your jaw and just gently pull down, and then the other hand you're going to put on the back of your head and just push your head up and forward. And we're going to hold this from between 20 and 30 seconds. You should really feel that stretch to a mild tension in the back of your neck. And then coming back up to rest pose. This is one of my favourite rotational mobility exercises for your spine. We're going to do book. So we're going to come down onto the mat, making sure your hip and shoulder are in a line and that your head stays in line with the rest of your spine. So you're going to need a cushion under that head. Arms come out parallel. And we're going to stretch that top arm forward and then reach it up so your hand is in line with your shoulder. And then the rotation is coming through your mid-spine. So think about your rib cage moving, gently bringing that arm back behind you, making sure your hips stay stacked one on top of the other. We're going to hold that at the back for an inhale. And then exhale, gently bring that arm up so your hand is in line with the sky. And then gently bring that arm back to the front, fighting gravity as you bring that arm back. Every time you rotate back, you can either leave your head facing forward or you can take your hand with you. It's entirely up to you. As you come back, remember you're rotating through that mid-spine until your hand is in line with your shoulder, and then you're gently closing that arm down. You should get a nice stretch across the chest as you bring that arm back behind you. And then once we've finished our set, we're going to roll over onto the other side, making sure your hip and shoulder are in line. And again, stretching that arm forward, reaching up to the sky, and then letting that spine rotate backwards. So you coming from your rib cage, nice opening chest stretch, keeping your hips stacked one on top of the other. And then again, using your spinal mobility to bring that arm back to facing the ceiling, and then slow controlled movement of the hand back to our starting location. Making sure your shoulders remain relaxed, so don't bring your shoulder up towards your ear as you rotate back. Keeping your knees glued together, so the rotation comes through that mid-spine, and we're going to exhale, engage your core and rotate back, making sure that you're using those core muscles to stabilize the movement. And once you've finished your set, coming up into your rest pose. I'm now going to take you through a really challenging glute press with the band. Now, this is a strong band, so this is quite hard work. If you've got a band that is easy, that you were given from a physio, you're probably going to want to get another band that has slightly more resistance to it, so you can really push that leg out and feel the work with this exercise in your glutes. As you can see, we're back in our box position, so wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and we're pushing out for a fully extended leg, but we're not locking out the knee joint. I would suggest you do one side and then do the other. If not, it's a lot of faffing around with changing the band. Really keeping your core switched on, so we're thinking rib to hip connection, pulling those hip bones together, keeping your body stabilized as you take that leg out. There is no breathing pattern for this one, but I want you to make sure that you are breathing, and it would make sense to breathe on the hardest part of the move. So think exhale as you push that leg out. Swapping to our other side. Again, check that you're in a good box position before you start, and then pushing away into that band. Pelvis stays in neutral, so make sure you're not letting that hip either lower or get higher, so we're not hitching, we're keeping that pelvis in neutral. If you had a tray of drinks on your back, make sure they don't spill. So imagine you're keeping your spine really still, pelvis really still as you move that leg. There shouldn't be a lot of rocking. You should really start to feel this in your glutes. This is a good one. And then once you've finished, coming back into your rest pose.